So there's certain things that we were taught in school, which later on when we grow up, we're like, wait a minute, I thought I learned something else about this. And you have to realize they probably taught us certain things in a particular way because they were like nubile young minds and there's only this way that they can grasp this information. And as you grow up, you're like, man, did they really teach it to me this way? So on the WAC today, I've decided to make my list. This is like a compilation of some of the things that they taught you in school that were not completely correct the way they taught it to us. Now, I'm sure a lot of you geniuses in the tribe are going to have stories that you all can add in. I'm looking forward to you sharing it with everyone else in the comment section below. The world map as we know it, this one, the Mercator map, which is the more popular version of the world map that all of us have used while growing up, is a little distorted. So it gets its countries, its continents and their locations completely correct, but it's the sizes of the continents that has been depicted as wrong. If you look at North America, it's shown as way bigger than Africa. But in reality, Africa is so big that North America could fit in there. And then there is enough space for India, Tunisia, and Argentina. Scandinavian countries have been shown as like way bigger than India, but in reality, India is like 3 times their size. So how do you fix it? Well, in reality, you can't. Even cartographers today are saying that it is almost impossible to depict a spherical world on a flat world map. With all the technology that we have, we've got Google Maps, we've got satellites. Even the guys at Google Maps are saying that it's like this never-ending quest to depict a correct proportion of the world. You've got history, you've got ideologies, you've got geographical conditions that will keep on changing the way that we look at the world. So why is it that our veins always appear as blue? Now, one of the myths, something that we have mildly explored in school, is that it's deoxygenated blood, and deoxygenated blood is impure. But if you've ever gone to a hospital and donated blood or received blood, that isn't some blue fluid that is floating around, but it's actually red. So why is it that our veins appear blue? It's because of the way our eyes perceive color and the way that the light reflects off our skin. So that's why an albino person will usually have red color in their veins. That's because of the lack of pigmentation in their skin. When light filters through the many layers of our skin, the low frequency wavelengths, like red, are refracted by pigmentation and thin fat layers, leaving mostly blue light to reflect back into your eyes. One of the most popular things that we've grown up believing is that diamonds are made from coal. Wah wah, it's all incorrect. Diamonds were actually known to be formed some billions of years ago, vertical shafts that existed closer to the core of the Earth. And it was the volcanic activities that brought them closer to the Earth's surface. Coal, on the other hand, more popularly known as fossil matter, is something that existed when plants and animals were around, right? Fossil. Now that happened only millions of years ago. So how could diamonds come from something that actually existed way after them? Diamonds, they're not made of coal. So while it is true that diamonds are formed from carbon under high pressure and intense heat, it is kind of unlikely that it's the carbon that comes from coal. We've all learned about the solar system in school, and this is that one chart that will always remain in our heads till we die. All the planets neatly distributed proportionately one after the other. But we all know in reality, this is completely incorrect. But what you have to realize is that this is a necessary deceit. It was done so that all the planets were neatly shown one after the other on one page of paper. Neptune in reality isn't just a little beyond Jupiter. It's actually 5 times beyond Jupiter than Jupiter is beyond us. In fact, Neptune is that far that it receives only 3% of the sunlight that Jupiter does. So why did they do that with our textbooks? In reality, if they had to really show us the proportions of the distance between the planets, they could fold pieces and pieces of paper for miles together and they still wouldn't be able to proportionately show it to us. So going back to that chart of our solar system, and if we had to take all these planets, the asteroids, the comets, those little rocks, all of it and put it together, in reality, it occupies only less than 1 trillionth of the available space. That's a whole bunch of things that we've grown up assuming that I hopefully have clarified for you today. I know all you geniuses are going to have lots of stuff that you're going to write in the comment section below, and I think I'm pretty sure you're going to like this video as well. But what I do need you to do is share it in as many places as possible. If you've just joined us, welcome to the tribe, man. This is a cool place to hang out. I'll catch you again very soon. Ciao. Notification trap. So you've gone online, you've posted something, whether it's personal or creative, and now you're just tapping your fingers and you're waiting for those notifications to start pouring in. If the human eye was a camera, then we would be 576 megapixels. Awesome is that?